really solid positioning. We can see a big infantry push coming out here on the left. Trying to see whatever kind of damage they can do. 2 rifleman squads and a 3rd rifleman squad in the south. Everybody's charging on in. Doing okay so far, but he's been up here before. He knows there are machine gun nests everywhere, and that'll really shut down this infantry push. Unless you have something extra, it's really hard to do anything versus that. Looks like the Panzer is moving across. And wow, look at this. The infantry actually managed to get around behind this HMG team while they were setting up, throw a hand grenade on the Blitz anti-tank gun, and then retreat. 2 kills there. HMG team now facing the wrong way. Audemed totally taking advantage of this situation, killing the HMG team and retreating away. The Panzer may have even done that. And it looks like a little bit of bazooka fire going on over here. Panzer Shrek, whatever. Wow! That guy just got launched off the map. Some little body here just kind of glitched out and went flying. So, surprisingly effective push here. I honestly would have thought they would have been instantly just gutted for even trying to attack that many machine guns, but it looks like maybe there's a little bit of indecision on the part of Suck as far as which way he was going to face his machine gun. So yeah, that worked out pretty well for Audemed. Looks like, oh, we have the ultimate standoff going on here at the moment. And the double Pershing is now on the field. Double Pershing. Now 2 to 1. Yeah, Pershings are better than a King Tiger. Absolutely. So, we're going to have to see how this is going to go. You're definitely going to want to use commander abilities. Let me take a look at Audemed real quick here. I'm going to switch over to the armored commander while we see what kind of abilities he's going to use. Good decision making. You want to shoot that anti-tank gun. That anti-tank gun is probably going to kill you a little faster than the King Tiger will at this point. Backing away with his wounded one, a little bit of unit shuffling here. And you'll see that if you can move this one out of range, this tank will naturally target the first one. So this Pershing is now shooting away here. I'm surprised that he didn't begin this with a bunch of HVAP rounds, but now he's got HVAP, just trying to tough this one out. I would love to see this tank move around a little bit more. Could be he's worried about mines or something, but he really should kind of swoop around and just make this thing turn and fire him. If you have 2 vehicles attacking one larger vehicle, you almost always want to have them on opposite sides. You want half of your force to be able to... looks like a little bit of infantry's getting killed up here. Half your force to be able to shoot at that precious rear armor. A little bit of repairing going on here, not a bad idea. And infantry just kind of, you know, making threatening postures. Pretty much infantry can always run up to any sort of tank and cause them to back away. Nobody wants a sticky bomb. Even a King Tiger doesn't want a sticky bomb. So, even if you don't have sticky bombs research, which I have done occasionally, is just charge a tank anyways. Be like, well, didn't get sticky bombs yet. Oh, no! Oh, Firestorm gun over here on the right. Looks like he just didn't want to give up that fuel point just yet. Oh, burning. Firestorm is so brutal. But get ready to move back in there. Oh, gentlemen, hot feet. Don't stand there. Actually, they look okay. Never mind. Not taking any damage there at all. So really surprising, actually, to see Audemed get a second Pershing. I guess it's not that surprising, but at the time, at least, it seemed like he didn't know that there was a King Tiger out there. Great decision otherwise, but honestly, I'm always so Calliope happy. I would almost always want to get a Calliope as my second vehicle. You can see the retreating is going on. Everybody's getting nicely healed. Still not sure what the point of that weapon support center was, or it could be that with all of the HMG stuff going on over here on the left, he decided that sniper would be good for just kind of picking that off to kind of soften it up for his infantry pushes. And it looks like we do have the supply yard upgrade going as well. Duffy's anti-tank gun, the 3rd, now getting back out on the field here, and a pretty good-looking armor. Double Pershing is incredibly brutal. It's probably one of the only really broken armor commander abilities out there. I think Calliopes are great. They do exactly what they're supposed to do. You know, and I honestly think that the double Pershing is fine too. I just think that it's one of the few really overpowered things that they get to use. But you know, you should have something like that you can save up for. Accomplished Panther is back on the field, and King Tiger is getting nicely repaired back here. These King Tigers are just so stately, just kind of chilling out back there. Panther taking some shots at the rifleman. Not much going on over here. Go ahead and speed this up just for a little bit while we try and catch up. And we see Duffy's anti-tank gun moving up. We've got the Pershings moving up. Everybody's just kind of chilling. Suck is commenting on the double Pershing. And now here we have a real battle going on. Looks like the rifleman taking some light casualties. Charging on in there. Looks like they're going to try and get a sticky bomb up. And this is always important. It looks like they're constantly stopping Maybe they are firing at the repairing guys, but my guess is that they were trying to throw a sticky bomb and are just kind of retreating. If you're chasing somebody who's backing away from you, oh, Armored Bounty is now up. You really want to run right up on top of them. Double long-range shot, it looked like, from the Pershings. It's impossible to really tell, but whenever you one-shot a Panther, chances are pretty good that you were kind of double long-range shotting. That's a real brutal. It's pretty much like an instant crit. Not a crit, but it guarantees armor penetration from both of them and does like extra damage, like 50% extra damage. Duffy's anti-tank gun has a beautiful position here. I want to see if he's going to use that free. Oh no! But once again, a flame strike. Freaking anti-tank gun is just like, oh come on, for the love of God! All right. Oh look at that, breaking the curse. It looks like our anti-tank gun is finally going to be able to survive and maybe get some shots off for once. Took a little bit of damage there. So, where is everything at now? I would love to see... it's so hard. This is just like a great chess game where the player on the left has just such solid control of this side of the board. It's almost impossible to attack this because you need all the armor to be here on the right to be able to kind of stand up against this. There's a real threat of armor here on the field, and looks like the Panzers and the King Tiger will just flood the right-hand side of the map if you back away. Like if either player... I'm guessing if Suck saw a single Pershing or double Pershing come over here, he would just attack really hardcore with his tanks, and nobody wants that, so they all are just kind of hanging out here. But pretty much armor is the only thing that can take this positioning out, or a Calliope. So hopefully, it looks like we have a Calliope! Yay! I figured he wasn't going for a third Pershing, so pretty safe bet. Meanwhile, it looks like the friggin' terror officer. Oh, really? Are you kidding me? While I was looking around looking at that, freaking terror officer coming back onto the field, dropping a little mini firestorm onto Duffy's tank, anti-tank gun for the third time, killing that thing dead. Hopefully we'll get some shots on this terror officer. He's right there out in the open, and the Calliope coming on in. Not that amazing of a shot, actually. Just kind of bounce off of the Tiger a little bit. Let's see if we can get in there for a sticky bomb, perhaps. It looks like that's what's going on. Moving up. Targeting, moving up, targeting. Oh no, not able to get the right distance here. This is another, if you can afford it or have it lying around. Oh, look at this. Oh, great. If you can afford it, getting the 20% increased sticky bomb range is really good for infantry for exactly that reason. HVAP up in the lead Pershing, taking some shots here. It looks like that Panzer is just barely safe. Anti-tank gun moving up into position, and the freaking King Tiger is just pounding away here. King Tiger does so much damage. Anti-tank gun shells kind of bouncing off these Pershings, and everybody's backing away. But we do have the Flame Engineers and the Minesweeper Engineers repairing away here. So, not too bad, not too bad. Calliope out here now. So like I said, I think a Calliope is going to be the only answer for getting through all of this out here, just because there's just such a strong position here. I'm really surprised, honestly, that he's committed both his close combat Volks and his bargain Volksrangers to this left-hand flank. I honestly think I would get lazy, just leave one HMG team. You know, you've already kind of fended off so much stuff. Just leave them there and pull the infantry back to a more central location, like here, for instance. That way, if you do get an attack, you can charge them forward. But if there's a huge infantry surge over here on the right, you can attack that way. Calliope now charging on in here. Not charging, but firing away. And it looks like finally getting some revenge against anti-tank gun murder. Calliope picking off this pack here. Packs, by the way, operate much like mortar teams in that they can only be... Oh, look at that! Even taking his revenge out, he fires up Armored Bounty and just kills the remaining pack just to get one shot. What I was going to say was that anti-tank guns work a lot like mortar teams in that if you kill 2 out of 3 of the men, the third guy just dies. I guess someone way back when decided that these things cannot be operated by a single individual. I kind of honestly think mortar teams should be more like HMGs, where it just goes to a really slow rate of fire. And but one guy can pick it up and kind of hike away with it. Let's see what's going on here. Stabbing a little bit here from the rifleman, and this is the kind of thing where I'd like, oh, looks like, you know, we do have some Volks out here. I was going to say, oh, rifleman now pointing away. Sorry, so much stuff going on here. I was about to say something about the fact that I wanted to see the close combat Volks over here, and now looks like the Panthers are moving in to kind of press away, put some pressure on these infantry. The infantry were able to decap that point, maybe throwing a single sticky bomb. Yes, little sticky bomb goes off. Oh, shots everywhere, though. These Panzers are pretty darn effective against infantry. They have a 5 effectiveness, plus 3 more for having the having the MP40, sorry, not MP40, MG42 upgrades. And now we do have the, it looks like the tanks are finally pushing on over here to the left. Calliope taking some shots at that Blitz anti-tank gun, killing one guy, killing one of the dudes there. Man, that was a good shot right there. Looks like the Bargain Volkswagen just got destroyed by these Pershings. Double Pershing pushing on in now. He's really up in the ante. This is one of those times where if you see an anti-tank gun, just shoot it right in the face. Just try and kill it as fast as you can. Before it gets too many shots off. Come on, go, go, go! Anti-tank gun! Kill the anti-tank gun! No, you're targeting the wrong thing! Both of them firing away. Oh no! Firestorm going down. A little bit indecisive about attacking this anti-tank gun. Backing away, Firestorm is going down. Oh, look at the combination of using Propaganda and Firestorm. Propaganda to slow the tanks down, and the Pershing dies! The Pershing goes down. No, goes down to a Firestorm. That's a wonderful idea, though. Slow them on down, drop a Firestorm, and just hope that you can get them before they back away. Looks like the Pershing is now auto-repairing and trying to get the heck on out of there. You can see its reload time, its rate of fire, and its movement speed are impaired by that, so his auto-repair ability has not been leveled to remove those. Meanwhile, the infantry are pushing on up, hoping to get some sticky bombs, but never just click sticky bomb on the tank, because your guys will move up to the minimum range to throw a sticky bomb, and then the tank will back up, and then your guys will move forward a little bit, and then the tank will back up. You want to run right up next to them. Wow, look at that! One shot, taking that Panzer out. Panzer's going to do a few little cartwheels here and then die. Looks like that was a long-range shot. No, from the Duffy's anti-tank gun perhaps, but no kills on that. So it looks like the Pershing got that one. Infantry getting a sticky up on the King Tiger. Will it damage anything? 2 sticky bombs. Damaged engine. And a little bit of hull damage there. So damaged engine, not bad. Let's see where we're at. Duffy's anti-tank gun kind of holding the perimeter here. A lot of repairs going on the Pershing. Enough for another Calliope. Man, I'd love to see another Calliope, but I don't think I'm going to get a chance to. And we have a little bit more Calliope shots going on here. And I think they're just going to kind of churn up the dirt a little bit here, but not too much damage here. Blitz anti-tank gun got out of the way. A little bit of light damage to the tanks, but nothing too serious. Anti-tank gun here, though, is doing pretty good. So he's past 640. I'm guessing he's going to save up. He really needs the double Pershings at this point to put pressure on the Tiger. So as much as I'd like to see him get a second Calliope, I doubt that's going to be the case. And a little bit of repositioning going on here. So let me take a look at the mini map here while we see a little bit of skirmishing going on here. Ooh, not a bad idea saying the Panzer Pioneers after the anti-tank gun, but really he's just going to get murdered by a Pershing if he hangs around up there for too long. Just kind of zooming around the map, seeing what's going on here. Looks like the Calliope feeling a little overextended. I would love to see Audemed put some pressure up here on the right, because having a giant attack on the left should have allowed him to cap both of these victory points. And the fact that he's really kind of capitalized on none of that is going to cause him some pain with the victory points. Meanwhile, Calliope, wow, getting some serious damage. And look at them just tossing around these engineers here like a bunch of ragdolls. Looks like a single Volksgrenadier of some capacity was killed, and a whole squad of repair guys. And I think these are just the generic kind of repair dudes who come out, but it looked like there was also a pile of real engineers back there as well. Real pioneers, you know what I mean. Pershing here, having a staring contest with this HMG squad. Looks like one gentleman's going to get away there. But there is the ever-present, very wounded Blitz anti-tank gun here taking some shots. The Pershing now going to have to perhaps even have to deal with his incoming Panther. Let's take a look around here. We have some serious system lag at the moment. Alright, so we've got a little bit of fighting going on here. Riflemen pushing in, putting some good pressure on these close combat folks, but I think they're just getting a little bit too close here, even as Vet 2, but it looks like just enough suppression going on there. And that was probably actually the suppression from the bar at automatic rifles going on there. Double Pershing! So we now see that Audemed, yes, just as we had hoped, saved on up for the second Pershing and is now putting some pressure over here on the left flank. You can see the charred remains of quite a few vehicles just hanging out in this area. Looks like Duffy's anti-tank gun even getting some parting shots. Where did that thing go off to? There he is. There's Duffy's getting some parting shots. So Vet 2 Panther out there. You can see that he has researched Veterancy 2 for his tanks. And so Suck has got some pretty nice positioning here. However, this King Tiger is very slowed. Even getting repaired here. Oh, there's a little teeny repair guy back there. I couldn't select him. He's just one of those dudes. One of those little auto-repairing guys hanging out. I wonder why this one is just kind of chilling out there. You'd think he would want to move on up and get on top of this King Tiger here. Oh well. So double Pershings on the left-hand side. Single Calliope just kind of in the central location. That's what I love about Calliopes is that